welcome back to another speed build. So today, this is gonna be a long one. This house, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know, at Vixella, follow me, plug, okay? If you follow me on Twitter, you know I said this house took me 3 days, my friends. 3 freaking days of consecutive work. Okay, here's the thing. It's not even that complicated of a build. It's not even that fancy of a build. Some Sims builders, I guess you could say, like, content creators, some stuff that they could make in 3 days would literally blow your mind. This just means I'm slow. Like, I'm actually just the slowest builder, I think, in all of Sims land. I take forever, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about me that takes so long. But anyways, this is a super large family house. It wasn't supposed to be this big, and it's extremely overwhelming, by the way, to build really big houses, which is why I don't do them very often. I find that the more space that there is, the more overwhelmed I become and the less interested I become because I'm so overwhelmed. But this one, I really liked. The outside of it just was so cute, and I was like, okay, I'll stick it out till the end, because usually if I build a house and it's a little too big, I'll either try to downsize it or just delete it. I built maybe 3 or 4 houses before this one that were just not, I wasn't either feeling them or they were too big, and I got rid of them, and that was that. But this one I really liked. I loved the outside. It came out exactly how I wanted it to, and I just stuck it out. But I do like the house. The inside, it just gives me nightmares thinking about it because it was so overwhelming, but that's just me. Hopefully you guys like it, because it took me a long time. A really long time. But I haven't built a bigger house in a while. I mean, this is why, but I haven't built one in a while, so I was like, you know what? That's another good reason I should just stick it out and go for it, and here we are. So it has 5 whopping, it has a whopping 5 bedrooms, which is crazy. Even in like a normal house, that's insane. And 3 bathrooms, I believe, which honestly, in my opinion, probably wouldn't be enough for 5 people, but that's all I could fit in there, so, we're good. But Sims are not real people, so you can make that work. Anyways, I do really like the way it came out. There are a few spots in the house that I wish I could have done differently, but honestly couldn't figure out. Like, there's a spot downstairs, and you'll see it in a minute, of like the floor plan where there's like a foyer area right when you walk in, and then there's like a little square section that's just it's just like literally a square of walls, and then it's got 4 arches. And it's basically kind of just like, it's kind of like a hallway, but like it's just a square, and then it like leads into another hallway. You'll see, it's very confusing, but like you'll see. It was kind of just to like not have so much open space. So there was like an archway to the hallway to get to the bedrooms. There was an archway to get to the living room, an archway to get to the kitchen, and then, an archway to get back to the foyer. And then the office is like right when you walk in. Now that I do see quite frequently in real houses, because like I said, or if you know me, I haven't said it in this video, but if you've watched in the past, I have always told you guys that I am obsessed with real estate and houses, and I'm constantly looking at houses in like my area and all over the world, but mostly around where I live. I look at houses pretty much every single day. I have 2 tabs open that I refresh a couple times every single day to check and see if there's anything new, and yeah, that's what I do. It's like a hobby. I don't know. I don't even know what to call that. An obsession? I don't know. It's fun though. I get a kick out of it. And then like if I'm talking to my mom on FaceTime or something, I'll be like, check this house out. It's freaking sweet. Or check this house out. It's way too overpriced for what you're getting. So yeah, I should be a real estate agent. If I had even the smallest bit of social skills, I would be a real estate agent, because I would do great at that. I would do great. But alas, I have no social skills. I could not sell you a house with my voice. But I could find you good deals on them, maybe, or like, I could find you the house, okay? But I could not sell it to you. But yeah, that's that's something I do on the side. But anyways, that is something that I see in a lot of houses. It's like right when you walk in, there's either a dining room, like to the left or the right of you, like right when you walk in the front door, or there's like a closed off space with like French doors and it's like an office. Now there wasn't enough room for French doors here, although I wish there was, I would have put them there, but there is an office like right when you walk in, which I think is really cute. It's not that fancy or anything, it wasn't that big, didn't have that much room. But yeah, also another thing that I find really difficult, is this video just gonna be me complaining? My bad. But I do find doing 2-story houses is actually pretty hard to do. Well, for me. Maybe not for everybody. Hard for me to do anyways in The Sims 4 because it's the like stair placements, not so much upstairs, but downstairs, always like, it gives me anxiety because I can't figure out like the best spot for them because it's always where you don't want it to be. The stairs always somehow, unless you plan. Maybe I should start planning. I know some people like make little like blueprints or floor plans, like sketch it out before they build. Smart people. You people are smart that do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should take a hint. I don't know. But the backyard here started out with this like stone type of thing on the ground, which I really liked. And then I changed it because when I saw it in like the map view, like when you like leave the house and go to the maps, or like the neighborhood view, I guess, it looked really strange. I don't know. It really shouldn't matter because like it really just matters like when you're on the lot, you know, but it looked so weird. So I changed it and it's grass and then like it has like this little pathway leading to everything. But yeah, I'm trying a new way of landscaping. I'm trying not to go as crazy as I normally do because I don't know, I have like 2 different like versions of landscaping that I like to do. One is like this kind, which is like really clean and like not that much, not like excessive. It's very clean and organized and like, you know, it's got like its own little designated spots, you know? And I did the same in the front too. But then there's also the other kind, which is like literally go berserk with landscaping. Sometimes I want my houses to look like they're literally growing out of a forest, and sometimes I like them to be organized like this. So I have 2 different versions. For this one, I was definitely feeling the more organized look. It fits this kind of house like so much better. But yeah, I really love the backyard. I wish I could have a backyard like that, like goals. I want a pool and a hot tub and a little grill area. That would be sweet. I would love that. I have just been dying for a pool lately. That is like one of the biggest things I want. Like, okay, for those who don't know, like I said, I always look at houses and whatever, but another big reason I'm doing that more frequently now is because I am looking to buy, and which is crazy sounding, by the way, but I've been saving up for years to get a hefty down payment for a house. Because where I live is like, Texas has stupidly cheap like prices for houses. You could like get, like I've told people this 1,000 times, you can get a mansion for nothing. And like a mansion to like Texas people is probably just like a normal house because we have like huge houses because we have so much land or whatever it is. Land is not like it's not like a precious thing to us because we have so much of it. I don't know how it works. That's just how it is. But like I've been looking and around where I live because it's in like a really nice area. And it's just like a lot of old people, which I love, guys. I love that. Like 8 o'clock, the whole neighborhood is basically shut down. Like everyone is sleeping. It's silent. There's no cars on the road. It's amazing. And of course, I don't sleep. So I'm up all the time and I do stuff at 3 a.m. literally almost every day. But, it's wonderful because I've also lived in places where it's freaking crazy all the time and people are loud and I hate it. I'm literally an old woman in this body, okay? And I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. But I need to stick with my fellow old people because they get it and they understand. And I love old people and I talk about this constantly. And I think some people think I'm a little excessive with how much I love old people. They are so freaking cute. I love like elderly people. They're so cute. Like how could you not? I love like little grandmas, little grandpas. Oh my god, like cutest freaking things. Anyways, I think that like kind of comes from me just loving my own grandparents so much that like I'm just like, love your grandparents. They're cute as hell. But anyways, Anyways, but yeah, I've been looking to buy a house, and something that I really, really want, and it doesn't have to come with it, it's not gonna be like a big deal or not, but like I really want a pool. And the reason I want a pool so bad is because I'll live in Texas, it's 100 degrees pretty much, like I would say the biggest majority of the year. It's like 90 to 120 degrees, and it's unbearable, and I love swimming. But I hate going to community pools because I just don't like it. It's nasty. I used to when I was a kid because obviously I didn't care back then. But nowadays, well, one, it's too loud. This goes back to me being an old woman. It's too loud, but and there's like crazy kids running around, and I really like to relax, and I also really like swimming at night. There's something so relaxing about that, or just like floating in the pool at night. It's just so relaxing. But like most community pools obviously close and you can't go there at night. Or even my like apartments, you can't go to the pools at night. It's like locked. So, you can't do that at a public pool. But if you had your own pool, you can swim whatever the hell you want. And that seems lovely. And I would love to have my own pool. It doesn't even need to be that super fancy. It doesn't even need to be big. I'm a small person. I'm only 5 feet tall. So it's like, it doesn't need to be big. I can literally like, okay. Fun fact, in pools, or at least like public pools, I think, or I don't know about like personal pools. I haven't been in one in a really long time, but like in like normal pools, it's like kind of like a slope effect. So like you get in, it's like the shallow area, like 3 feet maybe, and then like it goes deeper to like 4 feet, 5 feet, and then there's like usually a section that's like 10 feet or something crazy. It's like the diving area. Most personal pools don't have that, but like you know what I mean, the like slope effect. It's really funny trying to watch me like get to the deeper end of the pool. I'm not the best swimmer by any means. I can barely swim. And if I'm just walking, like I'll be walking with someone like walking from like the shallow part of the pool to like the 5 foot part of the pool, right? And like you'll see them and like it'll look totally normal, them walking that way, and you'll just see me slowly drown. Like the water just slowly starts to cover my head and I like have to start swimming. I don't know, that makes me laugh because it seems like it's so normal for everybody else, but it's like so difficult for short people. Anyways, but yeah, that's like something I really want and look forward to, but I know that they're expensive. Yeah, I think they're expensive because it's like they're pretty much running all the time, like like the little cleaner I don't even know what it's freaking called. Why am I gonna get a pool if I don't know anything about them? The little cleaning thing. What is the word? There's a word for it and I can't think of it, but you know what I mean. There's something that keeps it clean and like pumps out the chlorine and whatever, and that thing pretty much runs all the time, especially if you want the water to be like cooled and clean. You pretty much want to run it all the time. And in Texas, of course, it's freaking hot, so if I didn't have that on, I think the water would just be hot, and then it would serve the wrong purpose because that's not what I want it for. Plus, swimming is great exercise, and you know how you like swim for like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes or less than that, and then like all of a sudden you're just starving. It's because you're working a ton of muscles and you don't even realize it because you're just kind of having fun and having a good time. But even when you're just like standing still, just kind of like treading water or whatever, you're still working like a lot of muscles. You're working out. So that is great because I don't do any kind of physical activity, so that's great for me. And then it's just, I like it. It's relaxing, and getting in a cold pool when it's so hot outside is the best feeling. I haven't been swimming in a really long time, can you tell? It's been years, so I really want a pool. But I have to price it because I don't know how much it's gonna cost. That's why it's why I'm saving so much, is because like I want to be able to get some of the things that I want, and pool is like a big one. Even though the house that I'm like, or like the kind of houses that I'm trying to get are townhouses, and they don't even have like, they have like the smallest backyards, barely even a backyard. So if I get one of those, there probably will be no pool happening for a couple of years. But if I get a house, then maybe we'll see. But the plan is to like get something cheaper, save up again for another down payment for another house, and then when I sell that one, I can use whatever I have left over plus this is all very adult stuff. Do you guys even care? This is like what I've been doing for the past few years, like very adulty, but I love it. I love the whole process of like saving up money and then getting a house. Like that to me, oh, that's been like my childhood dream. And I know that sounds so dumb because like as a kid, all the time I was like, I can't wait to have my own house. Blah, blah, blah. Like I've always been like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. I love it. It's so fun. And that's like that's why I like to build so much, because it's so fun, because I can just do all sorts of stuff. I love houses. Because I love being at home, and I'm always at home, and I've always been the person that stays home. But that's why like houses are super important to me, and I'll be willing to like go to the ends of the earth to find like the perfect house in my area, because that's where I'm gonna be 24/7, because I don't leave. The end. That's my story. But anyways, let's talk about the house a little bit now that I've done a lot of stuff. So I'm sure by now you've seen the little square section with all the arches. You see what that's about. This is the office. There's a foyer right there. The kitchen, I love that mint green. Yes, Hunty. Yes, I love it. I love it to death. The office is really nothing too special. It's very small, so I couldn't really fit a whole lot in there. But I wanted to put, at least, obviously, a computer and like some bookcases and, like a chess table. I really like having the chess tables. I don't know what it is. It's like something I've always had in my Sims houses since like, I don't know, The Sims 1. And I don't know. There's just something about having a chess table. And I don't even like, in real life, I have not even the slightest clue how to play chess. Like, just give me some checkers. Keep it simple. I don't know. I don't know how to play chess at all. But like, that's just something I like my Sims to have. I don't know what it is. It's one of those weird things. But there it is. There's the chess table. It has made an appearance. But anyways, this house, okay, it could potentially have even more bedrooms, by the way, if you were like wanting to download a literal massive house for a ton of Sims. This house actually potentially has, I mean, you could even use that office as a bedroom as well if you wanted to. It'd be very small, but you could. So technically with the office, plus there is a big game room upstairs. And there's a workout room upstairs. So that's 3. So that's like, what, 6? That's 8. I had to count just now, my God. That's 8 bedrooms. So you could potentially have your max number of Sims in this house and have a bedroom for each individual human being. But if you had couples, you could save a bedroom or 2. But like, there is enough. But yeah, I didn't want to make 8 bedrooms because I was like, my God, I'm just going to get so burnt out on bedrooms. I tried to make them all a little bit different, but a bedroom is a bedroom. They each have similar items in them. I was getting a little bored with it. So something that my mom has always had is a workout room in her house. And she's always had like a dedicated room to that. And so like, and I know a lot of people do as well. And a lot of people, actually every single person in my family has a workout room in their house. I never even figured that out. Okay, that's weird. But that was like something I never put in any of my builds before. So I was like, I have a lot of rooms here. So let's put a workout room. It's not very big. It's very, very small. It has like, I don't know, 2 pieces of workout equipment in it. It's like the big like weights one. I don't even know what that's called. And then it has a yoga mat, and then it has a stereo or radio, whatever you call it. And I mean, I think they can work out on that, I'm pretty sure. So maybe 3. I just wanted to have the yoga mat in there. I was gonna have a treadmill, but I was like, nah, I don't really like the treadmill so much because I just personally hate running on treadmills. Oh God, I hate running. I hate running. I cannot do it. But like the yoga one sounds a lot more chill. And then like, I actually really don't mind lifting weights, which I know is weird because I don't know. A lot of people usually don't hate lifting weights, but I actually really don't mind it. I'm totally down to like lift some weights, but running, count me out. Count me out. Miss me with that. I would much rather do that. But what I do for cardio, if you're wondering, when I do work out, which isn't very frequently, and that's bad because I've gained a lot of weight, but let's not talk about it. I like to dance because I was on my dance team in high school, and we did like competitive dancing, and it was like really, really intense. And I mean like, how many hours a day? And this was like intense cardio. Like you did not stop moving for hours and hours and hours. It was actually probably too much. Now that I look back, that's probably wrong. Like you we shouldn't have been allowed to have that much. But anyway, we were a really good team. And I mean, like, the director was just like really, really good at directing. But our team was really good, but we worked a lot. And I mean a lot. And I don't even, like, now that I look back, I realize like how good of shape I actually was, or how good of shape I was in back then. And like now it's like, I think I would die if I tried to do what I did back then. I think I would die. But I mean, I don't know. Like, that was what we did. And it was like intense cardio, but at the same time, I never felt like I was doing cardio because it was like, you know, it was dancing. You have fun, have a good time. Of course, that was more like working because we had to do it over and over and over and over again. But still, it was fun. You didn't realize you were really working out. I mean, you were sweating profusely, but still, it didn't feel the same as like running makes me feel. Running makes me feel like I'm gonna die. But dancing, I like. Still makes me sweat and I'm out of breath, but I like it. It's fun. So I recommend dancing. What I like to do is, don't laugh at me. I like to look up my favorite K-pop songs and learn the dances to them. They're always really, really cute and fun, and some of them are actually really difficult. But I really love to learn those and just do them over and over again in my room. You would be surprised at how freaking sweaty I get. I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun. If you're looking for a good workout, I recommend doing some dances like that because they're really fun and they're cute and they make you feel cute and fun and flirty. So that's fun. That's my tip of the day. If you need some kind of cardio in your life, but you hate cardio, dance. Learn dances. Learn some choreography, do the dances. It's hella fun, especially when you get to shake that booty. Like, oh, it's so fun. So I recommend that. Go try it out. Just look up some K-pop dances. You will not be disappointed. Well, if you're into, K-pop, then, you're gonna really like it. But even if you feel like you look ridiculous, like, don't even worry about it because it's just you in your room, like, who even cares? I don't freaking care at all. Like, I just go ham in my room. I just go ham. I'll do it in front of people because I really don't care. But I feel like I still have a little bit of dancing ability left. I don't think I look as good doing it now. But honestly, I don't know because I don't have a room full of mirrors to show me. Oh, that was another thing I've like been really wanting forever, like in my house, is like a dance room because I still love dancing. I love it so freaking much. And I love having mirrors because you can like, it's a lot easier to like work on technique and how you look, and if you care enough, sometimes I want to and sometimes I don't give a crap. I just want to dance for fun. But like sometimes I want to like see what I'm doing and see if I'm doing it right, and I can like tell better if I can see myself. But having a dance room is so fun. So fun. I've seen people with them and I'm so jealous. Just like a bedroom with like wood floors that you have like mirrors on like maybe 2 of the walls. Or if you can do it on all the walls, I mean, go ahead. But like, most of the walls, maybe just one big wall has a mirror, like a big mirror attached to it. So like that would be something I really want. That I don't know about though. I honestly, maybe that is probably more doable than a pool. It's probably cheaper because it won't cost me to, keep it up. But I'm so needy. Like, I seem like so needy. Like, I want this and I want this and I want this. But these are just things that I've like conjured up in my mind for years. If I don't get them, I'm not gonna like have a tantrum. I'm gonna be fine. But like, those are things that I think would be really fun to have in my house. I think it'd be fun. And plus, I mean, it's working out. Both of the things I want have to do with working out. Like, you cannot say that that's bad, because like otherwise I wouldn't work out because I'm lazy. Anyways, we're already to the upstairs of the house. That little door right there will lead into the workout room, which has like the mirror and the orange chair. That's what you're seeing. That's the workout room. But this part, like, again, kind of stresses me out a little bit, is doing hallways, because I always feel like they look so bare and empty. And then I have to put stuff in them, but like I never know what to do. And so I'm just kind of putting stuff everywhere. But also, I think about like my family's houses and well, normally they don't have hallways this freaking huge because none of their houses are this big. No one I know's house is this big because no one has a family this big. Not that I know of. But, so like there's never anything in their hallways, you know? But like in here, it looks so bare without anything in them. So I'm like, I have to put like places to sit and things to look at because it just looks so bare otherwise. I don't know, it just drives me nuts. But there's a little tiny workout room. I didn't put, wood floors or mirrors on the wall, although I totally thought about it, but it just it didn't seem to like work with the shape very well, so I just said, you know, whatever, just screw it, because like what I put in there really doesn't need like mirrors, but I know like gyms and stuff have mirrors. I don't know why, but they do, and so I guess you could just look at yourself, see how you doing, see how sweaty you are. But yeah, that was like a thought in my mind, but I didn't really go through with it. I thought it looked fine anyways. It gets the job done, basically. Most workout rooms that I've seen, like in my family, are not the neatest of rooms. They're kind of a mess. But, I mean, also, you're just working out in there, so like, who cares? But anyways, this room is, speaking of a mess, this room is a bit of a mess. I kind of just went insane with clutter, and I kind of liked it. And I liked that it looked a bit unorganized and a bit messy. It looks lived in, I don't know. And I was gonna make some kids' rooms, but I kind of made them all like, I would say maybe like teenager, kind of, because I put a bunch of posters around and I put like a few kid things, and there's like a teddy bear in this one, or like the little bunny, which I didn't know existed. I had to actually turn on like the debug cheat to get all the like hidden items, and when I saw that I was like, what the hell is this? And it was like if you completed the Easter egg hunt thing. See that? I've never seen that before. I did not know that was a thing, and now I feel like I've been missing out, and it's so cute. It's so cute. But so there's like a few like kid items in there, like a backpack. I don't know, it seems very like, I just kept it kind of neutral. So like an adult could be in here. I don't know. Seems fine to me. Or a teenager or a kid. They just have a really fancy bedroom. But all these bedrooms are pretty fancy. I didn't really go with any other kind of look. I just put a bunch of clutter everywhere. But this one is like the only like, I guess more boyish, quote unquote, kind of bedroom. Because the other ones are really girly because I'm really girly, and it just kind of happens for me. But this one is all like outdoor retreat themed. It has all of those items in it, so it's like very cabin looking. I actually really like this bedroom. It's probably one of my favorites. I don't know if it's because it's so matchy or what. I don't know what it is about this bedroom that I like so much, but I really like it. And I just found out about this, you know, moving the surface away with move objects on, and you can like place things wherever, and then if you move like okay, I suck at explaining. So like for the dresser, you see how I was able to place things wherever I wanted, and usually they like snap to a specific grid on the table. If you put it on the table and then you move the table and then you move the objects back like where the table's gonna be, you can put them wherever because they'll be floating, and then when you move the table back, it won't snap to the grid anymore. Which is an amazing trick, and I did not know about it until like a couple days ago, and then I've just been going crazy with it because like, what a lifesaver. Like I have always been so frustrated with not being able to place things wherever I want on tabletops like that, and now that I figured that out, I'm like, wow Sasha, you've been missing out. And this isn't like a new trick either. I'm pretty sure people have been doing it for quite a while, and I'm just really late to the party as usual. Oh my god, are any of you guys as like horrible as I am about being late to things? No matter how hard I try, I'm always late. I don't want to be late. I don't try to be late, but I'm always late. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm unlucky or if I just have really bad time management or what, but I am always late, and I hate it, and I feel like it makes me look so bad, and I know that, and it just makes me feel so bad about every single time that I'm late. I hate it. I want to be there on time. I'm trying to be there on time. Something always happens, and I'm late every time, everywhere I go. I'm always late. Unless like I'm out of town and I'm doing something, I probably won't be late to that because it's like, if it's like business related, I really try, or I'll bring someone with me that like can wake me up really early because I'm such a heavy sleeper. I'll sleep in a lot of the times. That's probably a huge reason why I'm late most of the time, but I'll always bring someone that can like you know, kind of kick me into gear. Like my mom, I bring her everywhere, and I'm like, I always feel so bad because people always like go to these things by themselves, like businessy things, you know, like traveling. They'll always just come alone. But for one, I don't like to travel alone. And two, having my mom there helps me get things done. Okay, my mom is the one person that's gonna kick me into shape, you know, more than anybody else. But anyways, the video's done, so here are the screenshots. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. It's freaking massive. It is available on the gallery now. My origin ID is Vixella. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did, and I will see you all next time. Bye!